Gender-based violence. What's gender-based violence? Is any harmful act sexual, physical, sexual, psychological, or economic directed at a person because of their gender. It is rooted in unequal power relations and often target women, girls, but can affect anyone. For example, my topic, Afghanistan, child marriage and domestic violence. Child marriage in Afghanistan forces young girls into early non-consensual unions that expose them to health risk, abuse, and loss of education. Domestic violence is widespread, involving physical, sexual, and psychological harm, with limited legal protection and social pressure, preventing women from reporting abuse. Child marriage in Afghanistan has been widespread due to poverty, tradition, and social pressure. Families often marry off daughters at ages 12 to 16 to reduce economic burden, settle debts, or strengthen tribal ties. Underage girls usually have no choice in the decision. Once married, they face immediate health risk from early pregnancy, frequent miscarriages, and complications that can be life-threatening. Child brides are also exposed to forced sex, strict household control, and abrupt end to education. Human Rights Watch documented numerous cases where young girls attempted self-harm or escape because of severe abuse or coercion. Early marriage traps girls into a cycle of dependence, making it impossible to seek help or legal protection. Domestic violence. Domestic violence has been one of the most common forms of gender-based violence in Afghanistan. Abuse can include physical beatings, forced confinement, denial of food or money, threats, forced sex, and psychological intimidation. Many women report violence from husbands and in-laws. The Afghan Independence Human Rights Commission recorded thousands of cases annually before 2021, noting that incidents go unreported because women fear retaliation, divorce, stigma, or honor punishment. Social norms often blame women for the abuse, and legal systems historically have provided little protection. Although the EVAW Elimination of Violence Against Women law existed, enforcement was inconsistent, especially in rural areas after 2021. Legal protections weakened further, leaving women with fewer ways to seek safety, shelter, or justice. Human rights issues and the psychological impact. Gender-based violence is a human rights issue because it violates fundamental rights to life, security, and dignity, disproportionately affecting women and children. In Afghanistan, practices like child marriage and domestic violence are widespread, often rooted in cultural norms and legal gaps. Child marriage exposes girls to early pregnancy, interrupted education, and lifelong dependence, while domestic violence traps women in a cycle of fear and abuse. Psychologically, victims may suffer depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress, and feelings of helplessness, undermining their ability to participate fully in society. Addressing gender-based violence is therefore essential not only for protecting individual well-being but also upholding human rights. ways to prevent or how to help, legal protection and law enforcement, strengthening laws against child marriage, domestic violence, and sexual abuse, and ensure they are enforced effectively, monitoring and reporting, encourage reporting of gender-based incidents, ensures proper data collection to inform policy and intervention programs. Education and awareness promotes awareness campaigns about gender-based violence, gender equality, gender and human rights. To change harmful social norms, psychological support, provide trauma-informed mental health services to help victims cope with the psychological effects of violence. From the subject Socio 102 and my sources from Human Rights Watch. I thought our life might get better. Child marriage in Afghanistan from 2021. Very common. And Afghanistan Independent Human Rights Commission RIHRC annual reports on violence against women during the US withdrawal after 2021 or before. And that's all.